The two black men at the center of the controversy involving a Starbucks in Philadelphia appeared on Good Morning America. Take a listen.
I was just trying to, process the situation to myself at the time because I'm thinking about my family that I have, my community. So in that moment, I'm trying to process what's going on because it didn't really hit me what was going on, that it was real, until I'm being double locked and my hands behind my back.
And, help people understand that it's not just a black people thing. This is a people thing.
As you know, there's been a scramble not only on the part of politicians in the area, but also with the CEO and the executive chair of the company, Starbucks, issuing apology after apology, trying to mend this PR nightmare. Now, the latest development is the Philadelphia chief of police, who had originally come out and said, my officers did nothing wrong. He came out and he said, essentially, he apologizes if he's done anything to perpetuate poor race relations.
For starters, I should have said the officers acted within the scope of the law and not that they didn't do anything wrong. Words are very important.
Let's bring in the A-plus panel to break this down. I'm joined tonight by Jeanette Hoffman, Republican strategist. Jeanette, always good to see you. And Democratic strategist Bill Caruso back with us. Always good to see you, Bill. All right, Bill, I'm going to start with you. You watched this interview. You heard these young men. It occurs to me that the one question that was not asked was, when the cops got there and said, hey, you got to go, why'd they not go?
Well, I mean, they were probably explaining. We don't know the answer to that. I kind of disagree with the police chief here, and I'm not sure what happened between Sunday and today that changed things. I'm not sure the police did anything wrong here. And everything I've seen in the video, it looks like they responded to a complaint. I don't know the dialogue. No one does. We didn't hear. I don't know if one of the young men said, hey, we're waiting for somebody, or let me try to call. I don't know what happened there. I do put a lot of fault on the manager of Starbucks, though. From what we've learned, and we haven't heard from her yet, but what we've learned from the back and forth here is I'm not even sure what Starbucks policy is related to this, how it's applied arbitrarily, if it is, and whether or not she even told these folks to leave.
Whether or not Starbucks had that policy in place and the manager only selectively enforced it, we don't know. We're only hearing one side of the story, Bill. I would really love to hear the voice of that manager. I'm sure Starbucks won't let that happen.
All right, thanks, guys. We got to leave it there. I want to bring in our own Nate Rogers, who has a follow-up on this. Not only what happened at Starbucks, but a comparison with another incident that happened at a local LA fitness. Nate, what do you got for us?
Bill, it's two events now viral on social media after police were called on black men reportedly minding their own business at public establishments. Now, Sherrod Olds' Facebook post now with nearly 3 million views after he and another black man were kicked out of LA Fitness in Secaucus, New Jersey Monday. The men were accused of working out without paying.
I've been having multiple problems with this club. I got my membership right here. I scanned in. I was asked to scan in again for no reason. I'm the only person in the gym they asked to scan again.
This following the infamous Starbucks incident in Philadelphia, now with more than 11 million views on social media. All of the men claiming they were racially profiled. Now, here are the differences in the cases. At Starbucks, the black men were arrested for trespassing after waiting for a business partner to arrive. However, at LA Fitness, Secaucus police say officers were on hand to keep the peace. The men in this case were not arrested. Officers waited until they left.
I actually call it lookism. It is physical appearance discrimination. And when we see people who don't fit a certain profile, then we begin to attach stereotypes. We get afraid. We don't understand. And so we then approach them. We discriminate against them.
Also, Starbucks managers immediately speaking out, choosing to close down 8,200 stores for company-wide racial bias training to 175,000 employees. LA Fitness has not yet said if they'll offer training as well. Now, lastly, employees in both cases that called police were fired. We haven't heard yet from the employees at LA Fitness who were terminated. Also, Dr. Sims says that racial bias training, that it must be proactive instead of reactive. In Secaucus, New Jersey, I'm Nate Rogers for Chasing News.